Illuminator is a community-driven product development web platform. A lot of words and syllables in there. My name is Peter, and I'm on the Illuminator team. Basically, it's a place that all kinds of people, organizations, and companies can meet and pitch ideas to each other, work on projects together, and design products, events, anything that requires decision-making and deliverables.
The process we're trying to create, the website we're trying to create, is something to enable teams to accomplish goals and come to solutions. Hey, my name is Tom Paisley, and I manage the Illuminator development process.
There's a system in place to keep the interaction positive. People have a reward system in place that if they do good work, if they positively interact with the other people in the community, they are rewarded for it, not only in status in the community, but also financially. So it keeps out the naysayers and the doom and gloom and the people who are just there to bash other people's ideas. They can certainly come in and do that all they want, but just like in real life, it's not going to get you very far.
Similarly, within our own organization, we have different responsibilities that people need to accomplish that require different skill sets. Everybody's got to work together on this team, or it can't get pulled off. Nobody can do it on their own.
The reason why a team structure is kind of how it naturally progressed is just because everyone here wants feedback, I think. Whether or not they're going to follow that feedback is a different story, but they want to hear what a reaction is. Hey, I'm Ben, and I'm the founder of Illuminator. I mean, everything we do here is very much consumer-facing. We don't do much that consumers don't see, and the best way to get feedback as to what consumers would think of what you're doing, other than going directly to the consumer, which we do encourage, is to get as much feedback as possible.
It's hard to say, what is your specialty here? What's your role in this team? Hi, I'm Hitch. We've got a voice of reason. We've got someone who is very blunt, but usually correct. We've got people who think outside the box and think about the future. We've got people who are always thinking internally and trying to understand, what are we really trying to say?
Ben has, I'd say, probably 90% of all the ideas. Not to say that, how to phrase this. Who is leading the Illuminator team? Ben is leading the Illuminator team, I think. But every day we all sit down and go through the site and talk about every different aspect. The software programmers look at the graphics guys try to understand the programming, and it all goes around.
There are boundaries, and certainly there are things we have to maintain focus on, but we're allowed the freedom to sort of play with different ideas. And people shoot ideas off each other, and there's not one person that has a better idea on the forefront of things than someone else. We don't preclude the notion that someone's going to be better at thinking about something, so everybody's listened to. So we play with ideas back and forth, which can get kind of chaotic, but it also allows us to really latch onto things and take an idea and let it grow on its own.
There's a lot of self-leadership involved, and if any one person starts to slip, it shows really, really quickly. It requires a lot of self-discipline here, and the only people who make it in this organization are the people who can really stay on task themselves and can report back and be honest. That's the other big trick is, Ben is the leader and is the head, but he's not going to be involved in your everyday work, and he expects status reports on how you're doing, and you can't BS him or sugarcoat him.
There are days when people are just like, hey, I need to run away into my corner and go build a bat cave downstairs, and I need some alone time today, to get something done, and that's totally fine. We don't care if you don't come into the office. As long as we're all communicating and we're all doing our job. I don't care what hours you're working. I don't care where in the world you are, as long as you do your thing.
We do have to-do lists. We use a few web-based programs to keep ourselves organized because often we're all traveling. Part of this crew is based in Albany, part of this crew is based in Manhattan. I'm here in Burlington. Ben and I are often on the road. We're often in California. And so while we're all apart, we do use some web-based software to keep us all organized so that we know what every person is doing and to give each other tasks to ask for help. We do have milestones. We break it down week by week, what we all have to get done. But it comes out of the fact that we all know that we have a good thing going on here, and we don't want to ruin it, and we want to keep working hard, because as long as we keep getting our work done, we get to keep hanging out with these people who are all pretty darn good at what they do, and being around talented, smart people is pretty cool.
It's fun to get things done as a group, pull something off. It's a lot more rewarding, I think, than just doing something on your own and putting it out there and seeing if anybody likes it.